Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to talk about the upcoming 21 Days of Beauty sale at Ulta. It will start on September 1st and all the items that are in the sale section are half off. So you can get some fantastic deals, but what I did was pull through the list and pulled all the items that I felt like were definitely worth checking out if you're interested in them. So I'm going to show you the items and then let you guys know which days they are on sale, and they will all be half off. So let's start on September 1st, September 2nd. September 2nd is the Ofra Highlighters. So Ofra has a ton of different highlighters that you can choose from. I have a few to show you. So this one here is actually in Everglow. I don't know if they'll have this specific one. I'm not exactly sure which all ones they have online, but I thought I would show you what it looks like. And we can do a little swatch. I'll just do a swirl swatch and so you can see what it looks like. This one is more of like a copper shade. So it's really beautiful, but you definitely want to find one that's going to work for you because these are like super bold highlights. These are not the ones that, like, if you don't want a strong highlight, these are not for you. Then the next one I have is Star Island. So Star Island looks like this. It's a nice pearly one. So swirl it around and swatch it for you. So there's what it looks like. It's the one in the middle. So again, a very beautiful highlight. Then I also have Rodeo Drive. Rodeo Drive I think is like one of their most famous ones. I don't know. I think it's probably just because of the name, because everybody thinks of Pretty Woman. That's at least what I think of. I think of Pretty Woman when I hear Rodeo Drive. So here is Rodeo Drive. Again, very, very beautiful and a very strong highlight. So if you like those strong highlights, I definitely recommend checking them out. The other one is All of the Lights. This one here, I'm not sure again if they're going to have this one, but this one looks really pretty. It's got a pink tone in there, so it's going to give you more of a cool tone look onto your skin. So once you swirl them, it's going to look a little bit more, let's see, where can I swatch it? Right here. It's going to look a little bit more cool tone than the others. So I don't know if you can tell it or not, but they all are different colors. So you just choose which style of highlighters you like, which colors you like, and the color family that you choose. And that's the one I would definitely go with. But they are very, very nice. So I do highly recommend the Ofra Highlighters. I think they're fantastic. Then on September 7th, they're having the Anastasia Brow Wiz on sale for half off. I have mine in the shade medium brown. I also have ash blonde or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, I love the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I don't like purchasing it at the full price because I feel like it's quite pricey for what it is, and they seem to go, I seem to go through them pretty quickly because it is more of a fine tipped eyebrow pencil. So here's what the pencil actually looks like, and then on the other end it does have a little spoolie that's going to help you to kind of get everything separated and looking nice on your brows. But this is a fantastic product, especially at half off. I would never pay full price for these. I always pick up multiples when they have them on sale, and they usually have a limit of, I think, 2 or 4. I don't remember what the limit is, but I know they do have a stock limit on how many you can choose. I'm thinking it's 2. I think it's 2 of each, but there is a way to get around that. So if you want to get, say, 2 in medium brown and 2 in like another color that matches you, you could do that because it's just in the color shade. So it's just like, if, for example, if you bought 2 of the Ofra Highlighters in Rodeo Drive, that would be the max that you could get in the Rodeo Drive. But I'm not sure that that's the rules that are still going to apply, but you can definitely try that if you are someone who are trying to kind of like stockpile on maybe your Anastasia Brow Wiz. The next thing is on September 8th, they have the Too Faced. This is the natural face palette. They also have their eyeshadow palette, but I find those to be a little bit lackluster, but the face palette is fantastic. So let me show you what the face palette looks like. It is a gorgeous face palette. I find that this works really well on my skin. I've had no issues with it, and it smells fantastic. You've got some highlights in here. You've got 2 bronzes and you've got 2 blushes. You've got more of like a bright blush. You've got more of a neutral blush. Again, with the more, these are not as bright as the Ofra Highlighters, but they're still really beautiful. And the packaging to this is phenomenal. I think they did a fantastic job on the packaging. It kind of feels like acrylic, like really thick. I love the packaging to this. I think they did a phenomenal job on the packaging. So I would definitely recommend the face palette. Perhaps not the eyeshadow palettes because they're just a little bit lackluster in my opinion, but they're not terrible. They're just not my favorite. The next thing is on September 10th. On September 10th, they're doing the Tutti Frutti eyeshadow palettes, and I have 2 of them. I have the pineapple one. So here's what it looks like. It looks very, very pretty. This shade right here in the middle, this is like a gold shade. They are very soft. When you touch them, they're almost like a, I don't know what you call it. They remind me of like the ColourPop shadows because it's super soft. So you're going to want to go in with very, very lightly with your brush. Maybe if you have a rubber brush, that would be the best way to go into it, or just go into it with your finger very lightly. But these are very, very nice. I love the colors in here. I love the color combination, and they smell good. Again, I think Too Faced does a fantastic job of making their stuff smell good. And then we also have this one right here. To be honest with you though, I have not used this one, so I can't tell you whether this one's good or bad, but you can tell that I haven't even touched this one. But it's the purple shades. That's why I originally picked it up, because I love purple shades, because purple shades with green eyes typically is a good color combination. But it's a really pretty one. I need to pull it out of my collection and use it before I end up giving it away or something, so because it's really nice. But at the same time, if you're not using products in your collection, it's time to move them along. So that's why I try to do my shop my stashes on my channel. That way there I can kind of utilize all the products in my collection. The next thing is on September 13th, they're having the Tarte blushes. So I have 4 of them here to show you. I have tons more, but I just pulled 4 random ones. Tarte blushes I love because they're not uber pigmented. They have pigmentation, yes, but you can not really look like a clown without purposely trying really hard to look like a clown. So the first one here is Risque. So Risque is a very beautiful color. I love the way these all work. They are very hard pressed into the, not hard pressed, but they're very compact, I guess you could say. So when you swatch these, you're gonna be like, oh, that's nothing. There's not much there. But it looks so beautiful on the cheeks because you can kind of build the pigmentation. You can build the way it looks onto your skin. I absolutely love Tarte blushes. I think they're fantastic. I find that their big blush books are not quite the same quality as their smaller ones, but they're still nice. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're still nice. But then we have this one right here, which is True Love, which is more of a perfect one for summer. It's like almost like a berry or like a watermelon-y color. So there's True Love. I'll swatch that one for you as well. So there's True Love, and then the Risque. And then we have Exposed. Exposed, I think, is like their most famous one for their Tarte blushes, and it's just because it's a nice neutral color. So I love the way this looks on my skin. It looks so good when I use this and I want to do like a more crazy eye look. It looks good with any kind of eye look you can create. I just love the way it looks. So here's what it looks like. Oh, I didn't even get any off. All right, going a little bit heavier. My hands are a little bit oily. There we go. So there are the 3 swatched now. Again, I think they're fantastic. Then we have Dazzled. Dazzled is another really pretty one. It's more of a purpley toned one, so I love the color of this one as well. It's like a purple neutral shade, if that makes sense. So here's what it looks like swatched. I don't know why I'm not doing a good job swatching these today. Who knows? All right. This one is just not swatching for some reason. That's weird. I'm wondering if mine are just old, because I've had mine for a while. Maybe it's time for me to restock, but there's all 4 of them swatched. I'm not even sure you can tell the other one got swatched. I may need to take my little spoolie brush. If you ever get a blush and they're not swatching, or you're not getting any pigmentation off onto your skin, take your little spoolie brush from your brow product and kind of scrape over it a little bit, and it'll take off that top layer so that they can be used again. Because this does happen where they get kind of like hard pan, where you can't touch the product and it's not coming off. So that does happen. So I've had mine for a little while, so it's probably time for me to actually restock mine and like go ahead and get rid of some of them as well. The next thing is on September 15th, they're having the Tartelette and Bloom palette. That's going to be on sale. This is a perfect palette to start out with. Say you have a young lady who wants to get into makeup but she doesn't know where to start. This is a fantastic one to give her. It smells fantastic. Again, it smells like vanilla, so if you like the vanilla scent, but it's a nice neutral palette. It's a perfect palette to take maybe to wear to work, or one that you could wear just for every day. I think it's a fantastic one to have in your collection just as a good neutral palette. So this is going to be half off as well. The one thing that I don't have in full size, but I am personally picking up during the sale, is the Too Faced Hangover RX. That will also be on sale on the 15th. So I'm going to be purchasing this in full size myself. I love this primer because it's like a big time moisturizer. I don't know why I said big. It's like a moisturizer. So basically it moisturizes your skin, but it also helps to hold onto your makeup for a longer time. So if you're looking to preserve your makeup for a longer time and also give yourself some hydration, highly recommend the Too Faced Hangover RX. And it smells like coconuts. So who doesn't love coconuts? I know I do. The next thing is the IT brushes for Ulta. So the IT brushes for Ulta are so phenomenally soft. These are the softest brushes besides in my collection. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had brushes softer than the IT Cosmetics ones. IT Cosmetics has a fantastic brush line, but when they collab with Ulta, you can get a better deal for them. So this is just one of them that I have. I have this one here, which is the Velvet Luxe Plush Blush 316. That's like a tongue twister. So here's what it looks like. It is a very, very soft blush brush. So I love the way this works. It's super duper soft on my skin. I think it works best with like Too Faced shadows, Too Faced blushes, as well as softer blushes. Tarte ones, I like to go in with a little bit something more firm. This is a little too soft for me for Tarte, but it is a phenomenal brush. If you guys are looking for some good brushes, definitely check out the It Cosmetics for Ulta brand. They're really, really good. Then the next thing is on September 19th, we have the Dose of Colors lip. I think they're the matte liquid lipsticks. So here's this one right here. This is the only one that I have in my collection. This is the only one that I can totally recommend to you guys. This one is called Messy Bun. Messy Bun was originally recommended on YouTube by Jessica Braun or Jam Beauty 89. She talked about it and how much she loved the lip color, and I was like, okay, I want to try it. I got it and I fell in love with it completely. So if you're looking for a good shade that works with a lot of different skin tones, I would definitely check out Messy Bun from Dose of Colors. It is great. We're going to get a storm, so if you hear some thunder, it's a storm coming. But this is a really beautiful color. Let me swatch it for you. And it smells good. I love everything that smells good though. So there's what the color looks like. It's just a nice neutral mauve color or mauve color. I love the pigmentation to it. I love the quality. I think they will look really good on the lips. It's not super drying. It's not super creamy. I know sometimes like I can get a creamy lipstick and it's so creamy that I feel like it's like slip sliding all of my lips, and that does not do that. It is a fantastic lip product. Then the last day, which is September 21st, they're having their Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners on sale for half off. I have quite a few colors here, so a lot of them look very similar, so you're gonna be like, wait, why do you have so many of the same color? But they are different. They are completely different. So the first one here is Rockstar. I'll swatch them all for you. So here is Rockstar. That one is a really pretty, like, it's almost like a purple brown. And then we have VooDoo. VooDoo is a really pretty purple. And they're so creamy and they last in your waterline. If you're looking for one to last in your waterline, I think these last for a long time. Then we have Demolition. Demolition is just a chocolate brown. And then we have Zero. Zero is their black liner. So there's what all the colors look like so far. Then we've got two more purples here. We've got Psychedelic Sister. And you'll see the difference between the two purples there. You'll probably see the difference now. They definitely are not the same. And then we also have Plushie. And Plushie is another purple, which needs to be sharpened. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to be able to swatch that one. I'm trying, but I'm scratching my skin trying to swatch it. It's more of a deeper purple. So this one needs to be sharpened. So anyway, there's what all the colors I have look like, but they are all really, really good. That's just the color scheme that I typically stick to, but I'm going to see if they have a teal one, because teal is also a color I love for liner. So if they have a teal one, I'm going to be picking that up. And also probably one that's like a green one. So I would love to find a green one and a teal one from the 24/7 liners, because I think they're really good. Like I said, in the waterline, they do a great job for me. You can use them in the waterline. You can use them to create a lash, what is it called? You can do like a small wing on your eyes with those, because they're super creamy and they last. The next thing on that day is also the Benefit Precisely My Brow. This is what it looks like. It's very comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So you could either choose to get the Anastasia Brow Wiz, or you could do the Benefit Precisely My Brow, or you could do both. I like both, honestly, because I feel like they do the same thing, and why not stock up on them while you can. So this is a very thin tipped brow pencil. And then it also has the spoolie on the end. This one just does cuter packaging, I'll be honest. I think the packaging to this one's really cute. So I think they did a phenomenal job on these as well. And they've got multiple shades. I don't think they have as many shades in the Benefit one as they do in the Anastasia. So if you're looking for a bigger shade range, I would definitely check out the Anastasia. But those are all the items that I would recommend to you guys to possibly look at during the 21 Days of Beauty sale that's coming up starting September 1st. I'm super excited about the sale. I'm making my wish list. I don't know that I'm going to get a whole lot, but that also depends on when they put out their online only sales, because right now all I've seen is their flyer, and they will have some online only sales. So definitely check out Beauty Budget Collection on Instagram. She will keep you updated on all the upcoming deals and sales that Ulta is going to be having, as well as other places. So if you're interested in finding out more about the sale, definitely check out her Instagram. But anyway, that is it for today. I'd love to know if you guys have a wish list created, or if there's some items that you could recommend to me for the sale. If you've seen some other sneak peeks, whatever you've seen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.